Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. Today, I want to talk to my coffee drinkers and let you know that if you're drinking coffee on a daily basis, if you are a chronic coffee drinker, this live stream is for you. And I just want to let you know. Well, I don't want to just let you know. I want to let you know that you're doing it wrong. And I also want to give you tips on how to do it right to reap the maximum benefits of drinking coffee or taking in caffeine. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Monique Pagan, and I am your holistic Pilates and wellness coach. And let's just jump right into what I have for you today. Let me know that you're here. I see you guys popping on. Hi, Hopi. Thank you for joining in. Let me know that you're here. And if you are a coffee drinker, drop a 1 in the comments below and let me know that you are a coffee drinker. I drink coffee. I was introduced to coffee as a young child. My grandmother used to live with us kind of on and off throughout the year, and she drank coffee every single day. And I remember one day I asked her if I could taste it, and I tasted it. I thought it was completely disgusting. Fast forward my life into grad school when I was pulling all-nighters and I needed the energy and I just had to keep going and going like an Energizer bunny. I began to drink coffee, and I love drinking coffee, and I think it's very tasty. But the problem runs in to when drinking coffee is when you drink it every day. Coffee is great in boosting your energy levels if you need, more energy throughout the day because you are doing some type of performance or what have you. Caffeine, when I say coffee in this, I'm talking about anything with caffeine. Coffee, tea, chocolate. I love chocolate too. So taking in any type of caffeine, that's what I'm talking about. If you're drinking coffee every day, it's actually bringing you from low levels of energy to baseline energy. And baseline is, let's say you are a person that never drinks coffee at all. That's your baseline. If you are not drinking coffee every day and you have it, once in a while, or you're cycling it in, that brings you from baseline into higher levels of energy. David is guilty. Yes. So in order for us to really understand what's happening here, we have to learn how caffeine reacts in our body. What is caffeine actually doing? Coffee gives me the shakes. Grr, my sensitive system. Yes, I understand. Hi, Michael. So caffeine, when you take in caffeine, it binds to the adenosine receptors. And first, let's talk about what adenosine is. Adenosine is a hormone that builds up in your body throughout the day, and it lets your body know that you are tired, that it's time for sleep, that it's time for rest. And so you have a receptor in your brain for adenosine, and you have the hormone adenosine, and it has to bind to the receptor in order to signal your body that it's time to sleep. When you take in caffeine binds to that receptor, and it prevents or inhibits the adenosine from binding to that receptor. So therefore, the adenosine cannot signal to your body that it's time for sleep and that it's time for rest. Therefore, you have more energy. And that's fine if you're using it, on and off again. But over time, if you're a chronic user of coffee or a chronic user of caffeine, your body will just kind of adjust to it and become tolerant and create more adenosine. Like, I need more adenosine, I need more adenosine, I need more adenosine. And then your body also has to create more receptors. And this basically plummets your energy levels. So that's what caffeine is doing to you if you are a chronic drinker. So there is a better way to up your energy levels and to use caffeine. The first thing you need to do, especially if you're a chronic drinker or user of caffeine, is you need to reboot your body, meaning you need to go without caffeine for a while, for 2 to 6 weeks, to give your body a reboot, for your body to release the extra adenosine that it does not need. And once you're done with your cleanse or your body reboot from caffeine, you can reintroduce the caffeine, but you want to cycle it in. So let's say you do 2 days on caffeine, 2 days off caffeine, or 2 weeks on caffeine, two weeks off caffeine. You don't want to go back into drinking it every day, because that just signals to your body that it just needs more adenosine and more and more and more, and it just plummets your energy levels. Another thing you want to be sure is to be mindful of the time that you are taking in your caffeine. So first thing in the morning, you don't want to take in caffeine. This is going to really wreak havoc on your adrenal levels, and it can cause adrenal fatigue if you're taking in caffeine too early in the day. Too late in the evening or afternoon, this can prevent you from getting into a restful and deeper sleep throughout the night. Even for those of you who say that, oh, I can drink coffee at night and I'm fine, I can fall asleep. Yes, you might be asleep. However, the quality of sleep that you're receiving is not very beneficial for your body and for your health, and can wreak havoc on weight loss and so many other things. It's just throwing off your circadian rhythm tremendously, even if you feel like you can take in caffeine late at night. And this is also for my chocolate intakers who have their chocolate lava cakes at the end of the day. So you want to be mindful of that. You want to make sure that you're taking in caffeine if you have to. I'm not saying that you have to, but between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And for some, it's going to be between 10 and 12. You definitely want to give your body time to release the extra caffeine during the end of the day, so that you can get rest, so that you can wake up energized. Now the better alternative to having coffee or caffeine is, there's several, but there are three that I'm going to talk about today. When you wake up in the morning, don't snooze. Get right up. Hi, Rashonda. Get right up out of your bed, and within the first 30 minutes to an hour, go outside, get some sun in your eyes, get some sun on your body, wear the least amount of clothes that expose your skin to the sun as much as you can. If it's in the wintertime, oh boy, do what you can. But it's important to go outside and not just receive light from the window, because the intensity of the light that I'm receiving from this window is much, much less than the intensity of light that I would receive if I was outside. Receiving this light lets your body know, okay, it's time to get rid of the hormones that I release throughout the night. It's time to increase the hormones that I release during the day, which is your cortisol, and it helps you energize. Light is a drug, just like caffeine is a drug. Light is a drug, and it's a much more healthier drug than caffeine, and it will boost your energy levels much more than caffeine will. So you want to go outside and get the light. The next thing you want to do is get moving. You want to move your body, let your body know, hey, it's time to get going, it's time to get going. So while you're outside, walk around the block, or do a few yoga poses, or do a little bit of Pilates. Also, along with getting light in your eyes and moving your body, you want to make sure that you're hydrated. I don't know if you guys saw, but I held a Hold Your Water challenge about a month ago, and a lot of the women that did the challenge said, oh, my energy levels have increased. I didn't know that being dehydrated made me feel so lethargic, but now that I'm drinking more water, I feel more energized. So having some water along with lemon or lemon essential oils, because the citrusy smell alone stimulates your body, stimulates your brain, and lets your brain know, hey, it's time to energize, it's time to go, will help be much more helpful in increasing your energy levels than caffeine will. Roshonda says sunlight is so important, especially if you're African American. Yes, I had a scare last year because my vitamin D level was low. Yes, and it's so important for depression, to prevent anxiety, and it's important to get actual sunlight and not just taking a vitamin D supplement. These are two different things, and the body reacts to them completely different. I hate coffee, just another thing to get addicted to in my book. Yes, P.S. You look great. Thank you. I personally think you can get addicted to anything. But I understand everybody can get addicted to certain things. Like one thing that you can get addicted to, I might not get addicted to. It just depends on what's going on in your life. Yes, I'm heading outside shortly. Excellent. But guys, the point of this live stream is to let you know that if you're a chronic user of coffee or caffeine, it's not necessarily giving you the benefit that you think it is. It's not giving you the high energy levels that you think it is. And it's much best to reboot your body, reset your system, your internal clock. Get off of it for about 2 to 6 weeks. If you have to reintroduce it in a cyclical manner. So 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but just not every day. And then make sure you're taking in between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And not too late in the night, because you definitely want deep rest so that you are energized for the next morning. And also use healthy alternatives. There's one thing I have a whole list of things that will increase your energy levels, but there's one that I want to try, but I don't want to mention it until I try it and see how it works for me. Let me know in the comments that this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you need help in this area of health, of increasing your energy levels, and might I add that if you are getting deep rest and that you're using the sunlight, this is also increasing a lot of things in your body that will help you with weight loss. If you need help in this area, just contact me, reach out to me. I definitely want to help you with it. Send me a private message, or you can email me at monique@moniquerpagan.com. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you guys for the interaction. Bye guys.